Hello children, welcome to CA class. We will continue the same chapter, chapter 6, Cyberethics, and we were discussing about various cyberethics for e-commerce. So here now we will study about the crucial information. What is crucial information? The information that should not be leaked, okay? Because that information will be our personal information and can be misused. So, if we consider our crucial information, it can be our personal details or it can be bank details, credit card information, etc. Sometimes we need to insert crucial information. Like if we have to register for a job, there we have to send the biodata. Otherwise, if we are registering for a job online, then we have to provide our personal details. So, while entering such details, we can ensure some safety rules. So here, first of all, we should check that we know the website URL, we know the website address. So then what you have to do, you should type the address of the website or URL in the address bar of the web browser. Now what happens that sometimes user provides you the link. Don't click on that link. Maybe it takes you to some other website. It happens most of the time. Simply don't click on any link provided over the internet. You should know the URL, the proper address of the website, and then you should manually type it in the web browser. Then only you can ensure that you are logging into the correct website. Then the next step is you should check that the address always starts with the website address. The URL should start with https:// okay. HTTP, it should not be HTTP, it should be HTTPS, okay. That means Secure Hypertext Transfer Protocol. That means a secure web page will be shown to you. And you have to check the padlock icon also. If the website is insecure, then you will not be able to see the padlock icon. But when the website is having HTTPS, that means there will be a padlock icon. A lock icon will be there just before the address of the website. So you have to check two things while providing your crucial information over the internet. Now, the third topic that we have to study about the cyberethics of e-commerce is secure data transmission. We have to adopt few things so that we can have a secure data transmission from one PC to another PC. There are three ways. The first way is SSL secure data transmission. SSL full form is Secure Socket Layer. It is actually standard security protocol. Okay, it will establish an encrypted link between two devices. Okay, like if we have to send the data from one PC to another PC, then the data will be encrypted. Encryption means to convert it into another language. So when we will adopt this technology, okay, SSL is a technology. It is actually a standard security protocol. When we will use this technology, the data which is sent from our PC will always be encrypted. So encryption means converting the data to some other language, okay, the language which is not meaningful, and it will be sent to the device where we have to send it. Now, what will happen if we will adopt the SSL security data transmission? The data sent across the network will be completely encrypted and the receiver end will be decrypting the data and then using it. So, the secure and the correct information will be provided at the receiver end. Now, the data encryption. We can also adopt many other technologies to encrypt the data, or we ourselves can convert a data to some other language, that is ciphertext. That means encryption. So we can encrypt the data and we can send it across the network so that there can be a secure communication link between two devices. Now, the use of safety protocols. We can also use safety protocols. Like for file, you know very well we are using FTP. But in place of FTP, we should use SFTP. That means secure FTP. Here there will be secure data transmission, means secure file transmission from one PC to another PC. Now, use safe protocols that use some safety cells such as SSH. Okay, we have to use the protocols which are using the safety shells like SSH. Okay, these are secure shells, will always encrypt the data while sending from one system to the network to other PC. Now students, we will study some more ethical issues. The first type of issue we will study is the intellectual property rights. See students, you have seen that your parents are acquiring property. Okay, that property is hardly earned and they are owner of the property. They have papers of the property. Okay, they have registered the property, and then it is not easy to steal that property. Okay, if someone wants, they cannot simply take your parents' property. Now what happens? The same way, if you are creating a piece of information, that means you can write a poem, you can write an article, a story. Now, if you are doing so, then you will not want others to share it, okay, in their name. Okay, if they are referring you, then it is fine. That means you are getting acknowledgement for your information. But there are people, those who used to steal the information. Okay, so first of all, here we will study about intellectual property rights. So intellectual property rights are actually the rights of owner of information. Okay, it is actually the right of the owner of the information. If I am having the piece of information, then I will be having the right on that information, that how I am going to exchange that property. If I want to share it freely, I can share it freely, and I can decide that with how many people I will share my property. So here it is the right of the owner of the information to decide that how much property is to be exchanged with others. So if we want, then we can also decide the price for exchanging the information. Okay, if the information is so crucial and if we want, or it is very nice, or maybe we can earn from the information, then we can simply decide a price for that information. Now, any information is created or produced with lots of efforts. You know very well, if you have written an article, you might be sitting for a long time. You have spent your time, money also. There are few things we need to purchase while creating information. Okay, while writing stories, we need years to write story. Then, so if we are generating an information, or we are creating it or producing the information, then it requires a lot of effort, it needs a lot of time, and we have to pay the cost for it also. But you might have seen that it is easily duplicated. Okay, if you are sharing your thoughts with someone, ideas, your personal thoughts with someone, or ideas or articles or stories, poems and videos, or your song, etc., then it can be easily duplicated over the internet, and they can share the proper information with others. Okay, so one can get information copyrighted. Now there is one solution, like if we have to keep a safeguard on our property, intellectual property, then it should be, we can get it copyrighted, we can get it patented also, or we can also use a trademark, so that our information cannot be exchanged. And even though if the information is exchanged, then we can take legal action if we have the copyright or patent or the trademark. So students, only this much for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.